What's up, everybody? Today I was going to go over some misconceptions about masculine and feminine energy. There's some guys out there that have more feminine energy that take issue with the idea that women want more masculine men, strong masculine men. I mean, you can take issue all you want. It doesn't change the facts. It doesn't change anything. So all that means is you're going to stay not developing yourself. And there are masculine traits that are a good thing for pretty much anyone to develop. Things that would help you in a lot of areas of your life. You could sit there and say it's just the way I am, and I'm not in. I don't care to be more attractive to women. You can do whatever you want. I don't care what you do, but it doesn't change facts. It doesn't change the fact that by and large, you ask most women, there's going to be exceptions in everything in psychology and in human nature. But by and large, most women would agree with you. If you don't believe me, try it sometime. Go on a date and don't lead. Don't go on a date and see how quickly the woman gets irritated with you. And you start saying, like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And watch how pissed off she gets, how irritated she gets. You literally will turn her off. Unless she's a very masculine woman, some women don't mind leading. But for the most part, most women, ask most women, they hate that if a guy does that. So leading is masculine energy. One guy even started saying, I've never liked cars or guns or sports or anything like that. Well, you don't have to be masculine or develop masculine traits. And not only that, there's someone for everyone. You don't necessarily have to be this ultra masculine guy to attract women. Like I said, there's masculine women in the world that would be more attracted to more feminine men. I even said in the video, I think you should do what comes naturally to you. Go with your natural nature. But at the same time, you need to be realistic and accept biology and the way women are wired. It's not a social construct. There's a lot of there's this popular idea going around, this false idea going around that everything is a social construct, that everything is just evolution, and everything can be just changed. Okay, no. These are things that helped us survive for a long time. They were programmed into us. It's not just this natural selection mechanism that made us this way. It's programmed into us. Specifically programmed into us so we know what to look out for and we know how to survive. But anyway, and if you actually put yourself into the mind of a woman, a lot of this stuff makes sense. A lot of guys will say things like, I don't understand why this girl loves all these guys that treat her like crap. Or I don't understand why women are attracted to bad boys, or like an ex-convict or someone who's a murderer or someone who has got a tattoo on their face and they have a shaved head and they look like a terrible person. When you actually put yourself into the mind of the woman and kind of imagine what it might be like, a lot of it starts to make sense. In fact, this is something that I do in some of the guys I coach. I'll actually guide them through this meditation where I try to help them understand. And oftentimes it's like a relief for the guy, especially if they have a lot of pain and a lot of bad experiences with women that cause them a lot of pain. They're like oftentimes afterwards, they're like, wow, I feel so much better. I totally understand why she acted that way towards me. When you act weak with a woman, they will get bitchy. The reason they get bitchy is because you're acting weak, because they want a man. It's basically a woman's crying out to you, be a man. Lead me, help me, guide me. I need a man to help me get through this dangerous, scary world. Anyway, so they're wired to look for this strength and masculinity. It's the way they are. They can't help it. Even if they deny it consciously, subconsciously, they're wired. That's what they look for. And yes, it can hurt sometimes as a guy. If you're like a short guy, if you're 5'5", and you hear women talking about how much they love tall guys, and yeah, that can hurt as a guy to hear that kind of stuff. But a lot of things in life hurt. Women have the same pain when they hear men talk about the things that they like in women. We all deal with pain. It's the way it is. But women are also attracted to so many different things besides looks and height. And you'd be surprised. I mean, that's why you see really unattractive men with very beautiful women, is because women, one of the great things about being a guy is women can be attracted to a lot of different personality traits. It's all about the way you make women feel. If you make them feel like the guy who has $1 billion, or is some famous actor or rock star, then it's exactly the same to them. So that's what you have to understand about women. It's all about feelings for them. If they're not into you, it's because you didn't make them feel anything. You have to spark their feelings. So anyway, this is kind of a ramble. Hope I covered everything I wanted to cover. But yeah, I mean, that's what I was gonna do. So yeah, when you actually put yourself into the mind of the woman, you actually imagine what it would be like to live in this world. Let's say you're in caveman days. It's a scary world. There's saber-toothed tigers all over the place that could eat you. And you're smaller than all the other humans. You're a woman. You're smaller and weaker than all the other humans. So imagine the type of person you would go for. Would you go for this smaller guy? The smaller guy, he seems a little timid. He doesn't really want to lead you. Which guy would you choose to help you get across Africa on some, to lead you across the country? Which guy would you choose? Would you choose the insecure guy who can't look you in the eye? Or would you choose the guy who's like kind of in charge, kind of the leader who's in charge of all the men, who tells everyone else what to do and is, in control of himself and in control of the situation? And how would maybe scary looking guys look to you, or scary looking people, like someone who looks like almost like they could cause some harm to people? Now, to guys, a lot of time they see women choosing these guys that look like assholes, or someone who just got done mugging someone. Like, why would you go for that guy? But when you actually put yourself in the mind of a woman, a lot of this stuff makes sense. Which guy can protect me, or what can? It just starts to make a little more sense when you really think about it. You really try to put yourself in the mind of a woman, and it's probably the most important thing you can do is understand women. That's why I disagree with most dating experts. I disagree with their methods, because it's all about tricking people. It's all about tricking people when really the key is understanding psychology and understanding the differences between men and women. That really is what will help you in this area. And becoming a more accomplished person, accomplished man. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.